QRSTUVWXYNZ. Paige Noor, Olivia Sensky. There's no pronunciation guy for Sensky, so I guess it's just can you pronounce Sensky. Macy Jugulian, Hugelin, Macy Hugelin, Mandy. Aww. Yeah, it was good. Let's see I always like seeing a team that's not like football or basketball or something get a good crowd. Yeah. Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Welcome to Cochrane Stadium. The Eagle is gone. I am sad. That was a really cool, funny story. An eagle watching, or a falcon rather, watching the Falcons, or an eagle or a falcon. I don't really know. I can't tell birds from each other. They're all birds to me. Are you done? Oh, he's on the phone. He's waiting to hear if he's done. Okay. The chili was really good here. I just want to say that. Whoever made the chili, you're awesome. Also, with 8 minutes left until this game starts, what about?
It's good.
I'll just keep talking.
Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, talking to A, B, C, D, F, G. Thanks for J, K. L, M, N, P.
I do actually. Take a look. Here we have a second great semifinal matchup of the day. This one is Bowling Green State University on their home turf versus the Ohio Bobcats. And this is probably going to be higher scoring than the last game we saw earlier today, which finished 1-0 after double overtime. The Cardinals of Ball State came out on top over Western Michigan. How'd you feel about that game, and as Ball State as a competitive team in the final Sunday?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting final going in Sunday with Ball State. They battled well and give a huge credit to Western Michigan. They really battled, as we mentioned earlier. It's kind of almost an underdog type of scenario, but they battled well, sucked up a load of pressure, and unfortunate circumstances for them. They can see that last minute, but credit to Ball State. They pushed and battled and got that win for Sunday.
So if you missed the first game, again recapping, Ball State will play in the MAC final. They won 1-0 in double overtime. Their opponent will be decided tonight at Cochran Stadium.
Hoping for another great battle of two fantastic MAC teams, and see who comes out on top on this one.
And we're off.
Here straight away, that OU following have brought a lot of fans up to support their team up here.
Oh yeah, instant Bobcat cheers. These are vocal fans from Ohio. We got even in the pregame during the player announcements, they were loud. You gotta admire. That's about a 3-hour trip. 2.5 hours, 3 hours, if I remember correctly, because I've made the trip to Ohio University from here, and I believe it was 3 hours. So great dedication from the fans. You love to see that as that cross lands safely in the hands of Duvee, the MAC goalkeeper of the year. Excuse me, I had that flip. That was the Bobcats keeper, my mistake. See, Malholm is in goal for the Bobcats with an under 1 goal allowed average at .88. Bobcats are 9-7-3 overall, but they're 1-3-1 without Malholm in the lineup.
Yeah, it's going to be crucial with her in goal for OU to try and get a result tonight.
Another Bobcats cheer, very vocal fans for the girls in green.
Are you going to look to apply some early pressure here?
A lot of open play already. A lot of open space being given. Missed touch there. Cox on the ball. That's Hubert, won MAC Offensive Player of the Year. She's had nothing short of a fantastic year for Bowling Green. Scoring 12 goals and has 9 assists.
Yeah, she's crucial to this team and definitely can show a spark of genius when she wants to, and can turn a game in her favour whenever she wants. So it'll be exciting night for her and Bowling Green.
Ohio is putting out 5 defenders in their starting lineup, so it does seem that their plan is to soak up a lot of pressure and maybe try to score on a counter. Meanwhile, Bowling Green likes to throw a lot of attacks forward, so that might actually play into the hands of Ohio.
I'm sure they've done their homework on Bowling Green and definitely going to try and stifle out the attack and look to counter on Bowling Green's defence.
High pressure, that stays in play. Finally rolls out for a Bobcat throw-in. On On the far side, the Bobcats trying to advance the ball. Sent out wide, Reese. And now inside, Lecky, across!
Oh, wow.
And that's deflected.
Sydney Lecky down the left-hand side doing all sorts of work and throwing in a great cross.
Lecky already making her presence known. Not even 5 minutes have passed yet in Ohio with a corner kick.
Yeah, great bit of footwork there from Lecky.
Rihanna Reese will take the corner.
There's a lot of people in that 6-yard box.
Headed away. Hubert racing to it.
Great strength from Abbott. It's good defending on some early Ohio pressure.
Minutes left in the first half, and Ohio's coming out firing on all cylinders, putting high pressure up.
Yeah, you can see they've done their homework. Right when Doovie had the ball at her feet, there's 5 or 6 Ohio players looking to hunt the ball down as soon as she passed it short.
Looking to play quick, Barnes. Alexis Fricky gets it to Cox until it's stolen away by Reese. He gives it back to Reese. And Lucky, who created that cross that almost scored the first goal, sends another fantastic ball to Abby Townsend. Can she keep it in? She does. Corner kick. Or a goal kick.
There's a goal kick.
Took a deflection back off Townsend.
Townsend really showing her speed then.
Townsend, the freshman out of Olentangy Liberty High School. She has 4 goals and 4 assists on the year. She assisted Lecky on the game-winning goal versus Kent State in the 69th minute to send them to the semifinal. And Ohio looking very impressive on the attack to start.
Yeah, confident, organised start. They've knocking the ball around well and looking to create some rhythm.
This is a BG team that had a shutout in 6 MAC games. Only allowed 12 goals on the season. But Ohio already getting some pretty good attacks going.
Yeah, they're finding some nice little pockets in the final BG third and definitely looking to capitalise on that. Almost a slow start from Bowling Green.
And that's a little bit of a miss-hit there. Kept in play though. Sent far down to Hubert. Back to Hubert now. What can she do with it? Gives it off to Cox. Trying to set something up on the outside. The nutmeg will lost possession to Kalika with the defense there. Long balls back and forth. Morgan Abbott. The MAC Defender of the Year, Maureen Kennedy, sends it down for Chelsea Washington, another member of the MAC first team. I don't know if the broadcast just picked that up, but somebody just belched out the loudest Bobcat call I've ever heard. And here comes a dangerous attack. The shot! What a save! Still dangerous, another one. Sophia Barnes with a rocket shot.
That is great technique in that across the box, across the keeper, and she struck that with some venom. Great save by the keeper.
Barnes kept off the score sheet by Sydney Malum with a .88 goal allowed average. You can see how she got that stat. Incredible diving save. And a thrilling first 9 minutes. Can't ask for much more than what we've gotten as a soccer fans. Washington plays this forward to Hubert. Back to Washington. Couldn't get by one last defender.
Great tackle. Mandy Arnzen snuffing out the danger. That combination of Washington and Hubert is going to be exciting to watch. It's been a good year for them too, and see if they can carry it on tonight.
A lot of people expected to see a lot of great attacks from BG like the one we just saw, but Ohio is coming out and forming a lot of great attacks of their own. This might be a high-scoring affair if things keep going the way they are.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to be exciting, whether it's high scoring or not. It's going to be exciting.
Would be 1-0 had it not been for an incredible save from Alm. And that was a fantastic sliding tackle there from Arnzen.
Arnzen again, yeah, she's come out to play tonight. She's going to be tough in the tackle, and it's going to be tough for BG to get past her tonight.
The last game we saw over 40 fouls called. Seems that they might get away with some more stuff in this match.
It might be a bit more free-flowing.
So we've gone 10.5 minutes now, and I believe there hasn't been a single foul called. That is correct, not a single foul yet. Barnes trying to keep it in. It's a throw-in. It was last touched by Ohio. Ohio quickly trying to start this counterattack. Reese on the ball. A nice move, but good defense in the end. And here comes Lucky versus Duvee. Duvee gets there first. Molesky with a nice move to set that up.
Great build-up play from Ohio there. You know, that recognised the space and the time when to pass it and when to hold it up, and they cut through Bowling Green there pretty easily.
Duvee with a very far punt. High pressure forces a throw in deep into Ohio territory, and BG's going to pressure high. And deflection off Nikita Jacob leads to another Ohio throw in for Reese. Lucky. Last touch by Lucky. Barnes gets it in quick. Cox. And Lucky wins it back. Nikita Jacob deflects it but isn't able to stop it. Races back on defense. And here come the Bobcats. Maureen Kennedy cuts that off. No, she doesn't. Excellent effort. Still, it's still a fight for possession.
Should probably have been a foul there to Ohio. They did well building up.
Jacob cuts that pass off. Lucky now. One of the most dangerous players wearing green. 4 goals and 4 assists this year. Had the game-winning goal to send them to the semifinals in the 69th minute versus Kent State. And she's not just talented on the field, she's a talented student. 2017 academic All-MAC. That's flicked up high for anyone to grab. Jennifer Reyes clears it away. Reese sends it down the sideline for Lecky, too far. Goal kick. A wild first 9 or 10 minutes, but since then it's been a little slower.
Yeah, I think both teams trying to find out that OU have done a magnificent job of kind of starting on the front foot and looking to surprise Bowling Green a little bit. And
if you can hear that chant, that's the away team's crowd out there. A lot of traveling fans for Ohio here. They're loud. Bobcats throwing.
Their fans still cheering that it didn't get the result.
High pressure for BG, forces a turnover. Washington try to get it to Cox. Sensky's pass intercepted by Jacob. Lucky back to Arnzen, who's already made a couple great tackles.
Yeah, we spoke about the conditions for the previous game, and this game is just going to be, although it's not raining, that pitch is going to be even heavier on the legs and going to make it very tough for both teams to get going. But it's been a good 15 minutes or so far.
Just an hour and a half ago or so, there was a game being played on this pitch. Immediately after Bowling Green's taking on Ohio.
Good bit of skill there from
Sydney Lecky.
Ohio.
That'll land at the feet of Duvee. Here in the first half, neither team's, and there comes the pressure. Here in the first half, neither team able to score yet, but you definitely feel goals coming. The last match between Ball State and Western Michigan, it always felt like it was going to go to overtime. After enough time passed, you realized both the defenses were just too strong.
Yeah.
But in this match, you definitely sense that this will not end 0-0.
Yeah, Bowling Green have been a free-scoring team this year, especially against some teams in the MAC. So it's going to be exciting night. Hopefully get some goals and see where both teams go.
Hubert on the ball. A nice move to keep possession. And it's back to her. And that's an Ohio throw-in. This could be dangerous here. Lucky trying to get to it. That's headed away by Fricky. Ohio corner.
Ohio will be happy with their start they've had. They've been playing some good soccer. High pressure and high intensity. The game's going to be a battle.
Oh yeah, this is the kind of game people came here to see for sure. People tuning in are surely going to enjoy. And this is very dangerous on the ground. Licky gets it back and sends the cross in. That's caught by Duvee. And here comes Chelsea Washington. That could be called offside. It is Hubert. But that's a goal if she was onside.
That's where Bowling Green starts to become dangerous. That run of Hubert off the shoulder of the centre back. She's once she's off, she's uncatchable. You know, people can't get near her too fast, and if that ball's played in a tad earlier, that's a for sure goal.
And that might be offside, but that's still a little bit of a warning shot. That
Absolutely.
ball from Washington, perfectly paced. If they keep getting chances like that, eventually they're going to be onside.
Yeah, that's what Ohio have got to be wary of, because that can come instantly. You know, against the run of play, that can come and knock the momentum right out.
Out of bounds. Or play on. Sideline ref appeared to call for what I now think is a foul, but the ref said play advantage.
Mo with a great tackle.
We've actually yet to see a foul called.
Yeah, the ref's letting it flow, and it's going to definitely increase the quality in this game. It's going to enjoy the flow. And
oh yeah, I'm having a good time
Yes.
watching this game. This is a high energy, two good offenses going at it. Mackenzie Ruber comes on for Barnes. BG making their first substitution already.
it's going to be an interesting battle over this side on the right-hand side now, with Ruber just coming in. That her against Lecky, they both seem to be attacking fullbacks and both want to get forward, so it'll be interesting to see the battle between them two.
Mackenzie Ruber, the 5'3" freshman, has a goal and assist this year. She played 44 minutes versus Eastern Michigan in the 2-1 win. Ruber making her first touches of the ball. Fricky under pressure from Lecky. Back to Ruber now. Missed touch, and Calica gets it to Lecky. Calica wants it back.
Reyes tried to commit and could leave gaps. Good clearance by Kennedy.
Calica almost got in there. Ohio holding up possession when you see something open.
Control now!
Ohio really having a lot of control of possession. How do you think BG can break into this game and start controlling the ball? Is it just their style of play that's hurting them right now?
Yeah, I think the momentum definitely with Ohio with their possession, and Bowling Green will be happy to probably soak up that pressure and wait till they find their chance, and then once they get on the ball, try and create their own rhythm. But they'll be happy to soak up the pressure and not commit too many numbers forward, you know, and they don't want to give away any opportunities as much as Ohio do. So
about halfway through this first half, still goose eggs on the scoreboard.
it's a dangerous area for Ohio to put in a good cross here.
The service is dangerous. Flicked on towards goal. Dewey's there.
It's a difficult skill to do, is head back the other way when it's behind you. It's difficult to get any power on that from the cross.
Hubert sends it down the sideline to Cox. Can't reach it. Bobcats maintaining possession and momentum past few minutes here. Alexis Fricky will just play that back to Duvis. And Bowling Green will reset.
Duvis playing with a lot of confidence this year, playing very comfortable on the ball as well as shot stopping, so it's fun to watch a goalkeeper be so confident and be able to play like an extra player almost.
Duvis did win Goalkeeper of the Year award for MAC. Bowling Green boasting the Goalkeeper, Defender, and Offensive Player of the Year for MAC. Duvis, Goalkeeper, Kennedy, Defender, Hubert, Offensive. Good defense from Abbott there. Stopping a potentially dangerous cross.
There's the pass.
And here is Hubert. Excellent defensive play from Ohio's
Breeden, I think it was. That's the pass from Washington that will cause serious problems.
Breeden stopped that attack. Kia Jacob wins that possession. Out for an Ohio throw-in.
Seems to be a very familiar sequence, that play there, that last play from the Falcons, where from Abbott into Washington and then to Hubert up top. It's been a very familiar sequence this season. It's enjoyable to watch. It's very quick, very dynamic soccer, and apart from great defending there from Breeden, stop that from being a goal.
Bowling Green's got space on the near side, but it's closed up quickly by Reese.
Clever flick. Ruba.
Chelsea Washington keeps the possession. Bazzelli trying to win it back. She does. Physical play being led on. Bazzelli, after making the great play to force a BG throw-in, will be subbed off. Sarah Allen, the freshman who was third-team All-MAC, will come on now.
She's had a very good season.
This is a team of very talented players at all levels, so for a freshman to come into this roster and make third-team All-MAC, can't hope for much more than that.
Absolutely. That cross there from Hubert is great to watch. A player that can do with both feet. You watch her on left foot and then she can do exactly the same on her right foot, and that cross was extremely dangerous with her so-called weaker foot.
Sarah Allen plays about 36 minutes per game. She has 2 goals in the year. Bowling Green bunching up on that 6-yard line. Right from the keeper, with 2 players on the edge of the box. That's sent to the 6-yard line, and great goalkeeping there to make sure nothing happened.
Malam looked very confident there, coming out and claiming that. Great goalkeeping.
Nikki Cox trying to get another attack going. Try getting it to Hubert. Headed away. Abbott's there. And look here. Townsend stopped by Duvis, who raced outside.
Townsend was quick to pounce on that mistake then from Abbott. Great goalkeeping to help her out for Duvis.
Duvis with the sweeper keeper skills there on display. That cross is in play. Duvis there. Yeah, that's a dangerous rollout.
Some Ohio fans not happy with the refereeing.
I think this might be the most vocal away crowd I've experienced in any soccer game or broadcast so far. They are, it's very supportive of Ohio in that section of the stands. Hubert cuts inside, the shot through the keeper's hands, outside.
Hubert just twisting and turning and always be able to find a shot in that penalty box every time.
In a moment's notice, creates a shot attempt on goal that forced a save. And how about Malum?
Yeah, great
Sydney
save.
Malum is playing fantastic. The sophomore already having to make a couple great saves, and she did. Here's Cox with space, closed up though. That's high. Reyes tried to get there, couldn't. Chelsea Washington kicks it back, and Malum is there. What a sequence of events that Malum had to endure, and she makes every save. Malum with 3 saves. Duvee has yet to record 1. No shots on goal from Ohio.
Both teams playing some good soccer. It's allowing for an exciting game for the neutral to watch as a fan. It's great soccer to see.
Serena Dirick comes on. Madeline Ka comes off. If you're Ohio, you might not be up a goal right now, but you got to be pretty satisfied with what you're seeing out of your players right now.
For sure, they're working very, very hard, and they're closing down, trying to stop BG's rhythm and momentum, and they're finding some benefits of it.
Hubert moves it upfield for her team, and Cox now. Offside called. Reyes doing a good job of finding space in the open field.
Both teams a little slow in transition though. When they're both, that's why there's success for both teams is that the when they give the ball away, it's a little slow to react to then allow the other team to find some space in some key areas. So the key is to get the ball back as quick as you can and try and find some momentum.
Cox plays it out. Reyes, the cross is deflected for a throw-in. She finds Sarah Allen. And Ohio ends up with possession until they lose it to Abbott. Maureen Kennedy try to get that to Hubert. Alexis Fricky now, what will she do with it? Reese heads that. Jacob was there to win it. Cox tries to get it by, nope. Hubert chested it down. Hubert's always dangerous in these moments. Washington could not get to that back heel.
Great read. I think that's for Rihanna Reese. Yeah, well read there because that's a clever back heel from Hubert into Chelsea's Washington's path, but she was Rihanna Reese was on hand to stop that.
Sensky and Arnzen really have their hands full.
Yeah.
With Hubert. That's never an easy assignment.
Absolutely not. They've been given some stern instructions to try and prevent them two from getting to their rhythm and playing their ball.
Washington has a little bit of space to work with. Flick that over the back of the line. But Arnzen was there. Molesky plays it to Lecky. And Reese with acres to run. Still going. Finally contested. And the attack is stopped until Lecky gets back on it.
Lecky maintaining possession well there.
Flings it in, and Dirick, oh, a shot! Heads up play from Townsend. But Duvee was ready. Townsend came out of nowhere from the wing to get a shot on that rebound.
It's one of them opportunities where your eyes light up and it's a free shot on goal and you kind of overthink it and kind of just scuffed it into Duvee's path.
Courtney Daggerdos just came on from Maria Kalika. Duvee cradles that. Under 10 minutes left in the first half, and surprisingly no goals still. Plenty of offense, just plenty of good goalkeeping too.
Yeah, Ohio have been very quick to the second ball, and when the ball is loose, they've been very quick to stay concentrated and react to it very well, which has been fun to watch.
Nikki Cox wins possession. Reese now. Molesky. Dirick. Townsend can't complete that pass. And here comes Ruber.
Well defended there from Lecky. Both teams confident to knock the ball around, you know, find the passes and not look for the long option. Both teams really trying to impose their will on this game for sure.
It's been an entertaining watch so far. Fricky under pressure, almost gives it to Dirick. Ruber was there though. Fricky. Goes back to Abbott. Molesky was there to intercept. The MAC Defensive Player of the Year, Maureen Kennedy, looking for the long ball to Hubert. And here comes Hubert. Plays it in, can't get it to Sarah Allen. Good defense from Sensky. Townsend.
Great defensive work from Abbott.
Kennedy. Actually, that was Abbott with the play in central defense.
Yeah, she had to stop that attack there, and she did. If you let Townsend go, she will run and keep running, but Abbott did a great job there to prevent that attack from going on.
Nikki Cox with pressure on. Keeps possession. Allen trying to get to, he can't. Ruber. Plays it down the sideline. Looks like it might stay in play if she can get to it. She can't. Throwing Bobcats.
Looked like Sarah Allen was just about to pop a shot off there, and Mandy Arnton again for the third or fourth time this half has just come up big and nicked it off her toe and stopped the shot from going on goal.
A few subs. Marissa Swindell, another dangerous player, comes on for Erica Hubert. And Alyssa Bayron comes on for Nikki Cox. And Bryce Hubert comes on for Abby Townsend. So Abby Townsend and Erica Hubert come off. We'll see how that shakes up the offenses for both these teams.
Yeah. Two very attack-minded players. Probably looking to get a rest before half-time. And oh, good save again.
Yeah, excellent stuff there.
Ruber, like
Mal doing a lot to keep this game 0-0.
Yeah.
I think you put a lot of goalkeepers in position this game, and Bowling Green has 2 goals.
Yeah, she's done really well in a good couple of saves.
Jacob plays it forward to Allen. And nice combination play into an offside.
Great vision from Chelsea Washington again. She's been a stellar standout for the BG midfield this year.
Chelsea Washington can't keep that. Reyes tries to get that to Swindell, but too far. Jacob keeps possession.
Girls, don't step too hard.
And that goes out for an Ohio goal kick.
Both
4 minutes left till halftime. Ohio trying to win a semifinal. They haven't had a lot of success in the MAC tourney. Their past win was the first in a very long time. When they beat Kent State 2-1, that snapped a 14-year streak. The last time they won a MAC game before their 2-1 win versus Kent State on October 28th was November 2nd, 2004. To put that in perspective, the most popular song during that time was My Boo by Usher and Alicia Keys.
Great song.
And the most popular movie was The Incredibles, the first one.
The first one.
So that's what was going on when the last time Ohio won a MAC tourney game in women's soccer. But this team has broken a tradition of not succeeding in the playoffs, and they find themselves neck and neck with Bowling Green at Cochran Field in a semifinal, hoping to get to the final Sunday, 1 p.m.
Yeah, and you can see why they're in that position. They're playing some really good soccer and holding their own for at least
They're
against
fearless
this bowling.
out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this bowling Green team have been exceptional this year, and Ohio are really giving it to them. They're not sitting down and letting get rolled over, and they're giving it a good go themselves. They want to be in this final on Sunday just as much as Bowling Green, so it's fun to watch.
Ruby Linton comes on for Jennifer Reyes. Long ball to Swindell, not completed.
Here we go, Green. Oh, what a kick! Work together, ladies.
And the crowd cheers on that kick. Game is slowing down a little bit with 2 minutes left. Ball staying more in the middle third rather than the attacking third now.
Yeah, I think both teams can sense it's half time, and they're trying to not give too much away or try and send as many numbers forward, and they don't want to go down half time a goal down.
Breeden, nice move, back to Breeden. And she'd get a cross in. Deflection, ends in a corner, a minute 20. Ohio has a good chance to go into halftime up a goal.
This would be a great time to score and Terrible time to concede, so we'll see what happens here with this corner.
Huber will take the corner kick with 57 seconds remaining. Great service.
That's a great
it's on
corner.
the ground. It's dangerous right in the 6-yard box. Cleared away eventually. Ohio trying to get it back in the mixer.
Great delivery from that corner kick. Landed right in the 6-yard box. Couldn't see a thing of what happened, but the ball was cleared away.
Only Green 14 seconds left. They gotta make something happen, or they might just decide to go to halftime. Yeah, they're just gonna decide to go to halftime. All right.
Interesting
Not
half.
the first half many people expected,
Yeah,
but a very entertaining first half.
absolutely. Both teams really
Fun
going
to
for
watch.
it.
I can't wait for the second half, and we'll be there for it. See you soon. The second half between Bowling Green and the Bobcats. What are you looking for in the second half, Ren?
I think more of the same from both teams. As a neutral perspective, it's been fun to watch from both teams really trying to get in their rhythm and inject some pace on the game. And I think Ohio found a little good few pockets and that they probably weren't expecting in Bowling Green's final third. So they'll probably look to press on that, and Bowling Green will look to come out with a bit more energy than they did the first half and try and get into their usual rhythm and try and get some good shots on goal.
Hubert's back on the field for Bowling Green. Zinni Lucky will kick this second half off. That's actually incorrect. That's Abby Townsend.
Here we go. Composure from Frankie.
Abby Townsend now. And this plays it out of bounds.
Bit of miscommunication there from the two attacking players from OU.
Huber and Townsend both got subbed off late in the first half. They have fresh legs now. Both the most dangerous attacking players in the first half for each team, I feel.
Absolutely, I agree. There's that Bobcats again.
Nothing short of impressive.
Oh.
Oh, that's a dangerous defensive play there. Some refs give that penalty, but this ref, he usually doesn't even give fouls. So let's see. There were not a lot called in the first half. Only 2 against Bowling Green.
Big difference from the first game.
Yeah, the first game had, the last time I checked, it was late in the second half, and there was 41 total fouls, and there were probably a few after that. A very different game in terms of how many fouls have been called, for sure.
Good defending by Reyes there, just staying with the attacker and knocking it off her to win the throw for a team.
Kennedy with a throw. She's trying to find somebody open, telling Falcons to come closer. Reyes is happy just saying that along to Hubert.
Unusual poor first touch there from Hubert. Are you finding a lot of space to turn and drive in the Bowling Green half, and Coach Fannin will definitely not be a fan of that, and we'll probably have said at half time to try and not let OU turn, because that's when they start to become dangerous.
Yeah, it was pretty surprising to see Ohio. They are a very talented team. It's just that this is a BG defense that allowed 12 goals the whole season.
Exactly, yeah.
And they had 6 shutouts. It's very surprising to see a team come out in the semifinal and be so aggressive against them and be so successful being aggressive.
Absolutely, yeah. Bowling Green score so many goals that their defensive work is overshadowed by so many goals, but they really are a great defensive team. So
they outscored opponents 40-12 so far. That's 40-12. That's 28 positive
numbers.
Goal differential. Ohio didn't even score 28 goals on the season period.
Yeah, it's incredible numbers.
He scored 24.
season for Bowling Green so far would, for most people, be fantastic and almost an overachievement, but Coach Fannin will not let it rest until they go all the way. So he'll want more success, and he won't be satisfied with just winning the MAC.
Hubert
He'll wanna
brings
win
that
the
down.
tournament.
Hubert, dangerous as always. Now Washington crossed in. Not the best of crosses. That's a goal kick. I think the goal differential is one way of really summing up how a lot of people did not expect 0-0 in the second half. The goal differential for Ohio is +3, 24 scored, 21 allowed. Bowling Green +28, they've scored 40, allowed 12. Their goal differential is more than goals scored by the Bobcats, and yet here we are in the second half, 0-0.
Yeah, credit to Ohio. Those numbers are remarkable.
Absolutely. You really got to hand it to Coach Aaron Rodgers coming out here and keeping his team in it. In a game that a lot of people probably didn't think they could win.
Yeah, he's got good experience of the MAC so far. The sixth season, he'll know how to maintain a tight defense and try and shut these guys out. So.
Good job, Olivia!
Aaron Rodgers spent 4 seasons at Kentucky, going 42, 30, and 5 there before coming to Ohio. And he's having his most successful year yet.
Yeah, he's a good coach. I actually played at Kentucky while he was the assistant coach for the women's soccer team, and you could tell that he was a good coach then.
And this shot, that's in the trees. Before the game, I was talking with him. He said this is the most together team he's ever coached. And he said the results reflect that. And that's definitely being reflected on the field today.
Absolutely it is, yeah. You can really tell that by the way they play and the way they trust each other with the passes that they're creating and linking together. It's a tough test for Bowling Green.
Oh, wow. It's a good thing there were no Ohio Bobcats there to pressure that. Kennedy. It's it down. Hubert chases. Back to Cox after a misplay. Cox gets it to Hubert with space.
So she's dangerous.
Too much space, maybe. This shot
Wow.
over the bar, tipped.
Wow. What a save.
And if
What
you
a
are
save.
Coach Rodgers, you know you can't allow Hubert that much space very often in the box.
Yeah, he'll be frustrated with that.
Kennedy will take this corner.
That's where Hubert turns extremely dangerous.
That's save number 4 for Malham. Whipped in on the ground. Kennedy has it, takes a shot.
Straight at Malham. She's keeping the Bobcats in it with those couple of great saves.
Maureen Kennedy, yeah, defender of the year, but she does have 4 goals. And those 9 assists she has definitely helped her get that award. She can be a threat on offense.
Absolutely. Talking of another player who can do it both feet.
Good attack shaping up here until that ball might roll out. Cox trying to keep it in. Races for it. Can't get there. Bazzelli just played that too far out.
The condition of the pitch has done well. There's been no players that have slipped over or anything on the the field, they must be all wearing their studs.
36 minutes left in regulation. We might see another overtime game here today.
Good pass.
Inside to Hubert. Hubert still. Shot saved. Hubert in the past 3 minutes has 2 shots on target.
Yeah, Bowling Green starting to turn up the ante now and start to gain some momentum going forward.
Yeah, that's just a bad numbers game for Ohio. You can't be giving Hubert 2 shots on goal per 3 minutes.
Could be another one here. Good defending.
And here comes Bazzelli. Not fast enough.
Confident header there from Reese to head back to Malum. You can see the difference in styles of play. Whenever Malum gets the ball, everyone squeezes up the pitch, and when Doovie gets the ball, everyone retreats to try and get on the ball and play, and different approaches, and they're counteracting each other right now.
And Ohio trying to make it a counter. Molesky. Is it out wide to Breeden? Great cross. Oh, just outside of Breeden.
That's clever.
Which usually Breeden's cross just outside of Ka.
It's clever from Breeden.
Oh, deflection right off the face of Bazzelli. She keeps trucking. Jennifer Reyes can't keep it in play, but does win a throw-in. No. Sideline ref rules Ohio throw-in. Breeden looking for an open Bobcat. Molesky with a clever flick to Townsend. Nice move.
Good skill from Barnes.
Here comes Ohio. Good turnover forced by Reyes. And here's Cox now, trying to get it to Hubert. Can't get there. Arnsend with another interception, playing very well in that back line to help keep BG at 0 goals.
Big unsung hero of this Bowling Green team this year has been Nikita Jacob in the middle. She keeps everything ticking and breaks everything up. It's been really, she doesn't get the stats that obviously a forward player or a defending player would gather, but she keeps the ball moving and she's vital to this Bowling Green team.
A foul called. That may be the first foul against Ohio, it appears to be.
Yeah.
Practically a corner kick, just a little bit closer. Good service. It's dangerous. It's out.
It's a great cross.
Sent back in with pace. Ohio able to manage. Molesky sends it forward, but too far forward. Barnes is there.
Good possession from Bowling Green, working out of tight areas.
Come on, girls, it's a 0-0 game. Let's get it, let's go.
dangerous.
Huber with an interception, nicely done. She's going to take it herself. She has an open teammate there, Bazzelli. Excellent defensive effort.
That Arnzen again. Just doing a really nice job of protecting the goal and being the last.
Arnzen was left with a one-on-one matchup versus Hubert and was able to win it. Excellent game from Arnzen all around.
Yeah, it's quality defending of someone with that much pace. You've got to be clever enough to not dive in and kind of stand your ground, and she did just that and then managed to win the ball. That was great defending.
Taken towards the box. Cox ends up with it. Bazzelli can't corral it.
Little dummy.
Arnzen is having a fantastic game on defense. Breeden. Back to Arnzen. Bowling Green still trying to get something going in the second half. They had a 3-minute spurt about 6 minutes ago, the few shots on goal.
Yeah.
Not much since then.
Yeah, again, it's fascinating to see their defensive shape when OU have the ball and try and put on the attack, and when they're so defensively organised, it's fascinating. They just do a really good job of closing down the space and making it difficult for OU to try and find any gaps, and great defending to see.
And now we have a corner kick. Hubert to take it. Eliza Bayron comes on for Nikita Jacob. Alexis Miller comes on for Laura Bazzelli. And Mackenzie Ruber comes on for Sophia Barnes.
Short corner.
And that's very dangerous.
Oh,
Had
wow.
to be flicked over the bar. Might as well call that a shot on goal.
I think she might be hurt.
We'll see what the official statisticians give it.
No, she's fine. It's great goalkeeping under a lot of pressure from some strong Bowling Green players right under her nose, and she managed to just get up and flick it over the bar. That's fantastic goalkeeping.
This is reminiscent of the earlier game we watched. Sydney Melham, under a lot of pressure, has been able to keep the ball out of the net so far. Hannah Sargent of Western Michigan was also put under a lot of pressure until finally a ball was able to get by her in the second overtime period. Sydney Melham has played just fantastic soccer, 7 saves. Here, 63 minutes into the match.
Great header by Washington.
Nikki Cox, what can she do with it? Keeps possession. Still Cox.
Good defending by Ohio there. Really snuffed that out.
Arnzen plays out to Kay. Reyes gets it to Hubert, loses it. Nice move from Kay.
Yes.
Advance upfield, Maletsky.
Sent the 2 defenders to the shop.
Good play by Abbott to get it to Duvee. 26 minutes left, and we are still at 0-0. Neither team, no matter how talented they are on offense, have been able to get a goal yet. Definitely wasn't expecting to still have a 0-0 scoreline at this point. Both teams have been playing great offensively up to this point. They've just been meeting very good defenses and excellent goalkeeping.
Yeah. For Bowling Green, they could probably sense a little weakness in terms of when they get in the attacking third, so they'll probably look to press that and try and get Hubert in and around that box and let her unleash. Both teams have been really good at playing out of tight spaces. Little combination moves to get themselves in some space, and off they go. It's been fun to watch.
Hubert now.
3-on-3.
What can Hubert do with it? Another fantastic defensive play by Arnzen.
Arden has been a mountain for OU today.
That's the offensive player of the year for Mac, and she just cannot get by Arnzen today.
Hubert can shift, and Arden kept up with her and defended superbly then.
That is a good service. Still dangerous. Just 6 yards away from goal. Finally cleared away. Morgan Abbott plays it deep into the half to Nikki Cox, who just could not get her feet to it.
Arden again putting a body in between Nikki Cox and the goal and just shuffling it out. That was great defending again.
I think it's very doubtful we'll see Arnzen get subbed out.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she'd come out. She's been the best player on the pitch for Ohio, in my opinion.
The star freshman Sarah Allen, wearing number 12, comes on for Nikki Cox for BG. And this is going to be dangerous.
Again, Malum, what a cross and what a save. That's commanding goalkeeping.
Maureen Kennedy plays it in the box. No heads there to meet it.
Another save for Malum. Be interesting to see now how Ohio deal with these last 20 minutes. You know, Bowling Green have typically finished games really strong this season, and they'll look to apply a lot more pressure than they're putting on now, and be interesting to see how Ohio deal with it and cope and see if they can reverse that momentum. It's a good ball.
And here comes Hubert. Breaking through the line again, but it has to get by Arnzen. Here's Reyes. That shot to the corner.
Goal!
Perfectly paced.
Jennifer Reyes.
Reyes puts the Falcons up 1-0 in the second half of the MAC semifinal. If the score stands, they will face Ball State this Sunday at 1 p.m. They are 21 minutes and 49 seconds away from a MAC championship game.
Left foot on the edge of the box.
Perfect strike from Jennifer Reyes.
She's a big time player, and She probably deserves that goal more than anyone. That's quality.
That was Jennifer Reyes' first goal of the season. What a time to get your first.
Yeah, seriously.
Assisted by Erica Huber and Maureen Kennedy. What an unbelievable strike from Jennifer Reyes. That will be something people watch more than once for sure.
By her reaction when she kicked it, she did look like it was. She didn't know if it was going to creep in or not, and then obviously she was ecstatic when that rolled in. That's perfect.
It'll be interesting to see how BG plays because they only usually go and keep attacking once they take a lead, but when you're 20 minutes away from getting to the MAC title game, I wonder if they start playing a little more defensive, just be safe.
Yeah, from a BG perspective, it's important for these next 5-10 minutes to really keep it tight, you know, and not let OU try and come at them and gain some momentum. So knowing Coach Fannin, he'll look to not to sit back because that will just invite pressure for these 20 minutes. It'll be a long 20 minutes for them if it stays like that.
Colica will send this corner kick in, and like you said, there's a whole 20 minutes left. Low driven and defended. Ohio keeping the pressure up. Sarah Allen now.
Using
Dribbling
the speed.
down, still Sarah Allen. Cuts inside. Does she have any Falcons to meet her?
Really good play from Sarah Allen there. Gone from their corner to Sarah Allen. It really helps from a teammate perspective. You'll be thanking Sarah Allen as she just ran up the pitch and took the pressure off on the defensive side.
That goal kick was about 40 yards up before Bowling Green's able to take their possession back.
So it's going
Foul called against Nikki Cox. And Ohio still trying to find that hole in BG's defense where they can get a goal through it.
They're so tight and compact, and Coach Fannin are happy to see that they're just not letting any gaps come through and defending pretty well. Ohio aren't going to sit down and be beaten though from this scoreline. They've got 20 minutes left of potentially their season, and they won't want to go out without a fight.
Especially the seniors.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
18 minutes left for them to salvage overtime or possibly even a win in regulation.
Yeah.
They might have had a 14-year drought since a tournament win, but they have never won a MAC title. And you know they want to end that streak even more.
Absolutely, why not on your first year back in?
That's out of bounds off Sarah Allen. Bowling Green gathers possession. 16 minutes and 45 seconds left. The clock's ticking down on Ohio's season if they can't find a goal.
Good defending from Kennedy there. She was, I think it was Madeline Kay was in a great position there if the ball had missed Kennedy.
Jennifer Reyes, the hero of the hour for BG, sends that down.
This is dangerous for OU.
Washington gets that to Allen. Allen has a little bit of space, loses it though. Excellent defending from Arnzen. She just keeps making plays on defense tonight.
She's been non-stop.
A stalwart defender in green. The 5'6" senior scored a goal versus Kent State, Arnzen did, which was crucial. The first goal of the game, her only goal of the entire season, and she has been major on the defense tonight. It's 1-0 now, but it could definitely be a lot worse without the efforts of Arnzen.
Absolutely, you're spot on, and she's scuffed out a few times that Hubert's been through and defended it superbly well, so she's keeping my Ohio in this game for sure. Her and Malum.
Cox pressuring.
And there again.
15 minutes left for Ohio to go to their first MAC tournament title game of their history. Not only have they not won a title, they haven't even made it to a title game yet. They're hoping in the next 14 and a half minutes they can make a historic comeback for a historic season. The offensive player of the year in MAC comes back onto the field. Erica Hubert, 21 in white, comes on for Allen. A third-team All-MAC player comes off for a first-team All-MAC. Bowling Green had 5 first-team All-MAC players, which is insane. Almost half of the first team for All-MAC is BG. Erica Hubert, Maureen Kennedy, Chelsea Washington, Morgan Abbott, and Kathleen Duvee.
It's a great achievement for all that involved, and Coach of the Year 2 years in a row. It's absolutely amazing.
And yet, despite all the awards they have, they're up by only 1 goal right now, and at any moment, Ohio can get back in this game.
Yeah, it could get a little crispy somehow.
That fan told me before the game you'd trade both of his Coach of the Year awards for a MAC title.
I'm sure he would. He's a very modest coach.
Townsend trying to make something happen. Lucky, nice ball into the box.
Good defending by Bayron because she was in then. Was it Lucky that was in there? It's great defending from Bayron.
Every time Ohio seems to find something, BG closes it up.
She is so fast.
Hubert with lightning speed, as you just mentioned. Try to play it into Cox. She has lethal passing and dribbling ability, but even more than that, she has speed. Maureen Kennedy plays it up. Reyes, the goal scorer. If things stand as they are, Jennifer Reyes will have the game-winning goal that sends Bowling Green to a MAC title game on their home turf. But Ohio still has 11 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, Coach Rogers will try and get them as fired up from the sideline as he possibly can. They'll want to stay involved in this game for sure.
Ruby Linton comes on for Jennifer Reyes, and Jennifer Reyes surely will be met with plenty of high fives and such.
Bowling Green have been so good on the defensive side as well tonight, and haven't really let Ohio get into any rhythm in their final third, so it's been a good defensive display so far. They'll look to try and hold on to that for the next 10 minutes.
Ohio's improved so much defensively since their first meeting versus Bowling Green. October 14th, Ohio lost in this same stadium 3-1 versus BG. Now they're down by only 1 goal with 10 minutes left. Plenty of time to tie this game. Bowling Green has to keep going. And Hubert going into the box. Long shot, that's wide.
They're on pretty rustic.
Alyssa Byron. Defenders gotta take shots every once in a while, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't get enough stats. They gotta get their goals.
Absolutely. Like Kennedy has, it's been delightful.
Kennedy just got her 10th assist of the season on Jennifer Reyes' goal.
Yeah, super impressive. That's why she wins the awards, a defender that can do both footed, and both defending and attacking.
Oleski comes on for Sensky on the Ohio side. Sent down for Nikki Cox. Good defensive effort from Reese. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left. Every second becoming more and more precious for Ohio.
Now becomes a counter-attack game for Bowling Green. 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes left, and 1-0 up. You want to.
Hubert. It's outside. And a collision there, but everyone's fine. Walensky gets it to Townsend. A dangerous combination. Promptly cleared away.
Ablett coming up big again, clearing the ball. Knows exactly when to do it and reads the game superbly well.
Nikki Cox wins that ball back for BG. That's played out of bounds for an Ohio throw with 7:42 left in regulation.
Ohio finding a lot of space. Defending from Fricky.
Bowling Green able to keep them outside the box so far. And that cross goes straight to Duvee.
It'll be easy for Dooley.
It's been a while since she's had to touch the ball.
Ohio fans becoming frustrated.
They're trying to claim that she's holding it for more than 6 seconds, but at the same time, they're not really counting by seconds.
Yeah, this ref hasn't given many fouls, so he's probably not going to give give anything for that either.
Yeah, I would if I saw him call that in max semi and she wasn't holding it for like 30 seconds, I would be shocked. Kennedy keeps it in play, and it's out. A little bit of mistouch from Byron. Now we'll have Molesky throw it in for Ohio. Flicked away by Kennedy. And here's Townsend. Promptly defended by Fricky.
Good defending from Linton there. Won the ball back and sends it on for her team to go into the attack.
The goal scorer, Jennifer Reyes, comes back on for Mackenzie Ruber. Five minutes and 30 seconds left. The frustration must be mounting for Ohio. And Hubert has the speed to keep going by the defenders here. Cuts inside, isn't able to keep it. But here's Cox. Oh, foul called against BG.
Guess who again, defending.
Arnzen coming up big, per usual.
Wonder how many times we've said that tonight.
I am thoroughly impressed by the play of Arnzen. What a fantastic defensive display tonight. Breeden looking for something. Townsend. Breeden pressured by Kennedy, who wins it. Hubert gets it to Cox. Cox cuts inside, looking for another Falcon. She finds Washington.
Good pass.
Plays it out to Reyes. And Reese gets there first. Reyes still pressuring.
Good play from Reese. She's done really well.
4 minutes left. Time is ticking down for Ohio to tie this game up. Three minutes and 40 seconds left. Two substitutions just came on for Ohio. Serena Dierig came on for Bryce Huber. BG, Sophia Barnes comes on for Ruby Linton.
But those teams suck.
There's a stoppage of the clock now as they're figuring out what to put the clock at.
Okay, I heard you.
And the clock will be set to 3:55. 3 minutes
Just was
and
saying
55
both teams
seconds.
suck, so unless there was a mistake earlier. Like the clock should not have stopped on that sub is all I'm saying.
Foul called against BG. In
Oh.
Ohio,
They're going to
running
try.
out of time.
They're going to throw everything they can now. They've got nothing else to lose.
Ohio trying to connect something together. This long ball after a trip. This could be it. No, Duvee is there.
Duvee comes out. He
Kay
wants some.
almost was able to get to that ball before Duvee. A rare literal slip up from Kennedy opened the opportunity.
Yeah, it's a big credit to the coaching staff at Bowling Green, especially Dan Dan Ball's the goalkeeping coach come in, and Doovie just had a special season.
Absolutely, well deserving of the Goalkeeper of the Year award for Mac.
Absolutely. We talk about the goal difference, and she's been crucial in that part.
Let's go, BG!
You mentioned earlier the offensive efforts of BG sometimes overshadow their defensive prowess.
Yeah,
Well, it's definitely defense that has led them to this 1-0 lead.
absolutely. The back three especially and it's a credit to Morgan Abbott. You know, she doesn't get the numbers that Maureen Kennedy will get, but thoroughly deserved. She's having a fantastic season also.
Ohio running out of chances. Intercepted by Reyes. Walensky trying to keep it.
Abbott again clearing that ball.
Breeden sends it in.
Right
Headed away,
header.
and Ohio has 90 seconds left to save their season. No foul called. Play on.
This ref has let everything go.
Right to Malinsky. Here's Townsend. Out for a goal kick.
Doovie's
And
going to take
Duvee
her
will
time.
probably take her time.
1 minute remaining.
Less than 60 seconds now for Ohio. If you can hear it, that is the crowd shaking the bleachers. And they're about to go nuts in 45 seconds if Ohio can't find a way to make a miracle happen. Deflection keeps the attack alive. And that's played back to Duvee.
No, probably.
17 seconds left. She'll hold on to it. 15 seconds left.
That'll probably do it.
We're approaching 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
And that'll
As
do
that
it.
ball gets punted away. Bowling Green versus Ball State, 1 p.m. That is the MAC title championship game this Sunday here at Cochran Field. Bowling Green advances. Ohio season is over. Ball State versus Bowling Green Sunday, 1 p.m. An excellent couple of semifinal matches. Very exciting. And I cannot wait for Bowling Green versus Ball State. It's going to be
It is gonna be
one
fun.
great game.
Yeah, Bowling Green are going to look to try and change the result of last year's final. This is 2 finals in 2 years for them, and in the MAC tournament. So they'll want to repeat, and they'll want to look for revenge and get that MAC title for sure. What a great couple of games.
Bowling Green appeared in the MAC title, lost in overtime to Toledo. They have another chance this Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Caden Albany signing off.
Yep, we'll see you Sunday.
Thank you for listening.